Hey, what is going on YouTube? Today we are in Skagway, Alaska, and let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. We don't have excursion today, so we're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna go around town, see what it has to offer. Right here, we have the Carnival Luminosa right behind me, and we have the Welcome to Skagway right there. We got this book. And if you take the train, the Olaborstein train is right. You have to take that way, but we're gonna go this way to town. So we're actually doing some geocaching. If you don't know what geocaching is, people hide containers all over the world, and you find them with the help of a GPS, or nowadays with a cell phone. So that's what we're gonna do today. Just going, check out the town, but at the same time, find all the geocaches in town. And right now, this area where they have, the ships over here, where they are cleaning them, preparing for the ocean. And unfortunately, we couldn't go through there. There's a way to go through there, but there was no traffic through there, so we have to go around the road here. There's my sister right there. So we had to go around. So maybe we show you once we find the first geocache. That way you know what it's all about. All right, we are at the place where the first geocache is. Here's my sister. So I'm gonna go around so I can give her some cover. Okay. Mira a ver si está encima, está dentro de la de esta, vaya. Ahí en la... No. Oh, ya lo vi. Está de este lado. I already seen it. As you can see it, guys. Right in there. It's on the top. So here's a geocache, guys. See, this can be small, large. As you can see, it has a Canadian quarter in there with a magnet, and then you sign the log. So if it is bigger, if it is a bigger geocache, it has a lot more stuff to trade. And when it's a small, they have a little bit. But if you take something, make sure you put something back in its place of equal or greater value. So now my sister is gonna log it, and then we also log it in our app. So you log it on the paper, so they know that you've been there, and you also have to log it on the app. So they have ballerina and Rafsky. You put in the time and you put in the date. Be careful, it's wet. Right here.
Yeah.
So she's gonna put in her name right now. Oh no, my name. She's already putting, and she's putting.
16.
No.
14.
I don't know, something like that. Yeah, I think it's 14. So now you put it back on its box, and you put it back where you found it for the next geocacher to enjoy the hunt. See?
Okay.
So that's geocaching. For anybody that doesn't know what geocaching is, that's what you do. You go with the location, you try to find the container, and you log it, and then log it on your phone, and then you go on to the next one. Sometimes they're earth caches. There's no container, but they ask you to answer some questions about the natural uh, beauty of the location. Uh, and sometimes there are multi-cache, sometimes there are puzzle caches that you have to figure out what the location is, and because of something that the cacher owner put in there. So yeah, it's a very cool way to learn a different city when you don't know where you're going, because it's gonna take you everywhere. All right, now we are in a little courtyard over here, and they have a compass on the, I don't know if you can see it, east, south, and it has a beautiful statue over here, and I'm not sure what it's all about. The Skagway Centennial statue. And it's kind of faded, so I'm not sure. It's a beautiful statue. So pretty. Okay, we are in Broadway and First Street, and I stop here and I look at this bush here, but who can tell me what these are? If you know what they are, put it down in the comments. Kind of look like a small pomegranate. Very interesting for sure. Here we are in a bench in another geocaching location we have to find, and looking, and we look at this little stone out of place, and as you can see, this one is a little bit bigger geocache. There you have it. See, it's a little bit bigger, so it's probably have a little bit extra stuff. So let's see what we got on this one. Oh, look at this. So you have your little logbook. Is that the logbook or what is that? Oh yes, it is the logbook. There you go. Very cool. And look at this. This looks like it's a geotag of some kind. Yeah, you can track you. This is a how you call it, a trackable. If you take this, you look this up on geocaching, that number, and then you can see what this geo thing wants to do, and it may want to go to Europe, or it may want to go travel to the United States. So if we put in this number on our geocaching app, it will let us know what this needs to be, what we need to do with it. So let's check it out. Right, that trackable thing, it was in German, so I had to go and translate it, and it says that it's just to travel anywhere in the world. So we just decided to leave it here. We discover it, so you can do that. You can discover it but leave it, or you can take it with you and then visit every geocache that you do, or take it and put it somewhere else. But we decide to leave it in its place today. Right now we are on the main street, on the main where all the stores are. I mean, you can see your tip stores, Kariloha, and those type of stores that you find in every port. But there's you know, what would you do for a Klondike bar? For that Klondike bar, I might do a lot more than for a regular Klondike bar. If you feel what I say. There's the Del Sol. There's the store where everything changes colors. Right, and another geocache we found. Look how beautiful this is. Turn it around so they can see the geocache on the bottom. Magic. Turn it around. No, over. There you go. See, as you can see, it's geocache on the bottom. So beautiful. This was designed by a 3D school, AutoCAD students. So you can open it, and there's the geocache in there. So a ver, hago una fotillo ahora. So right now we are out of the beaten path. We found the runway for Skagway, where the little airplanes stop, and now we're on our way out there to find another geocache. But I mean, look at this. I mean, this is beautiful. Just looking at these mountains all around you in Alaska, and the weather couldn't be any nicer. I mean, this is just unbelievable. All right, guys, we got to another point where we have a geocache. The geocache is right there, but look at what we're looking at. I mean, look at this. Look at the river. Look at the mountains. It's just breathtaking. So she got the geocache right there. She's reaching for it. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, look at it. Yep. That's the geocache right there. It looks a little bit destroyed on this side, but it's okay. It's alright. I have the plane landing on the landing strip right in there. How cool is that? This is the Alaskan way. Beautiful. So right now we are in the Alaska Street, and look, there are some people riding bikes, right? And look at this. We have some railroad stuff. So we're gonna go about 0.5 miles that way. There's another cache, and then we might be able to go to some falls that they are right next to it. So let's see how good of a path we have for the falls, because that would be awesome if we're able to see the falls as well. Okay, now we got to the Gold Rush Cemetery. The Skagway most famous graveyard in the Gold Rush Cemetery. Records indicate that the first burial occurred here in 1898, with the exception of 2 families. The cemetery was no longer used after 1908. So, beautiful. Okay, here's a couple of the markers for the cemetery, and we're gonna go to the Reid Falls, following the path. The Reid Falls, I mean, you do have a path, a not paved path, so just be careful where you put your feet, and you're in the middle of the forest, so of course you have to keep an eye on bears and wildlife. But you know, they have a couple of benches in here for you to rest. As you can see, there's a bench coming up to rest, but just follow the path and you will make it to the falls. Oh, as you can hear it, we made it to the lower Reid Falls. Man, I'm so happy we made it all the way here. And just because geocaching, you don't know what you're gonna find when you geocache. Because the last geocache was 0.2 miles this way. So might as well come see this spectacular waterfall. Check it out. Look at this. Beautiful. What do you think? What do you think? You like it? Yeah. You're gonna come in to this fork in the road. You're gonna see Lower Reid Falls all the way out there. You're coming down, you see the sign. You go to the street this way, to the cemetery that way. And there's an alien over here. See, when you come out the cemetery side, you can find a lot more markers of the. There's markers right there. There's markers right over here. There's markers coming up out there. So of course you have to be respectful to the tombs of everybody here. But there's markers, and you can see a big rock there in the front. So yeah, you can see markers right here, like wooden markers. You see markers on the ground. I mean, different types of markers on this Gold Rush cemetery. Let's go up a little bit more. See what we got. There you go, John B. Wesley, 1899. There's more markers there. Markers behind me. As you can see, there are markers everywhere. So, of course, you know, as I said in the beginning, you know, this cemetery is no longer in use, of course, but it's here for the enjoyment of the visitors and to commemorate the gold rush. I mean, there's markers in this little area. You're gonna see, look at all those markers up the hill in there. A lot of markers. And I guess, let me see what this is over here, because this seems important. It's a lot of rock in here. Oh, this is Reid. Okay, so probably that's why they're called the Lower Reid Falls, because here we have Frank Reid die at age of 64. So I'm sure that's why the falls are called Lower Reid, because of Reid over here. I mean, I have a feeling. I mean, I don't know for sure, but that only makes sense, right? Right. So that is our day in Skagway, Alaska. Beautiful day of geocaching, checking out the town, and finding the Lower Reid Falls and the Gold Rush Cemetery. What do you think? What do you think? You like it?
I like it very much.
You have to walk a lot. You have to be to the edge of the town. If you just come to see the falls, it probably takes 35 to 40 minutes from the cruise port. And if you did it like us, I mean, we took a few hours because we were doing things in between. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video out, and until we see each other again, remember, life is short.
Travel more.
Travel more, a lot more, even to the final frontier.